Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a feature presentation from WSVC Radio. The Washington and Jefferson Presidents come into Latrobe to face the St. Vincent College Bearcats. W&J sits at 16-5, 9-3 in conference play, and the Bearcats sit at 14-7, 9-3 in conference play. With that being said, let's give you your starting lineups. First, for the visiting W&J Presidents, junior guard number 2, Matthew Cart. Senior guard number 13, Matt Seidel. Sophomore guard number 14, Quentin Berlinski. Senior forward number 32, Alex Acosta. And rounding it out, junior forward number 34, Nathan Plotner. And with that, let's learn about your St. Vincent College Bearcats. Senior guard number 0, from Niantic, Connecticut, Dev Ostrowski. Graduate student forward number 1 for Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, Javante Jones. Freshman forward number 4 from Youngstown, Ohio, Jaden Payne. Senior forward number 15 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Jaden Gales. And finally, graduate student guard number 33 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Mike Isolino. 3 minutes until tip-off. Those were your starting lineups. Big game, always a party when the Presidents are in town. Let's see who comes out on top.
Good evening and welcome to the broadcast comparison for this evening's President's Athletic Conference. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups first from the visiting presidents. And number 6 to junior number 2, Matthew Carey. And number 6 to senior number 13, Matt Seaman. And number 6 to sophomore number 14, Colt Berlinski. And 4 to 6 to senior number 13, Nancy Costa. And 6'7" junior forward, number 4, Nathan Plum. Presidents are coached by Ethan Sports Medalist, suspended for non-member named Michael Thomas. Please direct your attention to the court for a special performance with the St. Vincent College Performance Dance Team.
Let's get this show on the road. It'll be Nathan Plotner for Washington and Jefferson taking the tip-off. Typically Javante Jones on the end of St. Vincent. See if they stay true to that. Bit of a later start here in the Carey Center. 7:55 tip-off. And first possession belongs to St. Vincent College. Devo Strowski running left, takes a quick shot. No good, rebound Javante Jones. He'll kick it out to Isolino for three. That one also no good, rebound Gales. Out to Ostrowski. How about Javante Jones? He wants to turn in the action. Underneath. Oh, no good. So a rough start there for St. Vincent. 3 misses on the first sequence. Let's hope they can get, hopefully not a sign of things to come. Berlinski to Seidel. Loses the ball. Up comes Isolino with the steal. Looking left and right. Slips a tad. Definite travel there for Isolino, but did not get called. So Berlinski to inbound, he gets it to Matthew Cart. Cart goes behind the back against Ostrowski. Jump steal there from Dev up to Javante Jones. He'll dump it off to Payne. Payne in traffic, no good. St. Vincent, 4 misses in the early goings here. There's Seidel, guarded by the freshman Jaden Payne. Very experienced lineup out on the court for SVC as Javante hits the deck hard, but pops right back up to grab the ball. Up comes Dev Ostrowski for the Bearcats. Dev uses that screen to advantage. Mike wants a three. Rattles around and goes. Mike Gizzolino. First points of the game belong to the Pittsburgh native. Up comes Seidel. Seidel to Plotner. Cart wants a three to answer back. No. Rebound, Jaden Payne. Up come the Bearcats again. Dev, flip pass over to Javante Jones. Gales now at the top of the key. He'll move left for three. No good. Ball is loose. Javante hustling for it. It did touch Acosta, so no backcourt there. Rebound, Jaden Gales after the Javante miss. Gales again. No good. What is on that rim tonight? Gales tried to go with the pickpocket. Acosta right to work against Payne. Gets it to go. Over 2.5 to go. Just 3-2 is the score. Javante inbounds to Ostrowski. One hand toss up to Gales. Gales behind the back against Berlinski. Euro step to the hoop. No good. Payne got a hand on it, but W&J comes up with it. Here comes Berlinski. No good. The impending doom of Javante Jones was enough. Gales flies to the rack for two. St. Vincent up by 3. Cart, pass to Acosta, now Berlinski. Berlinski from deep. It's good. Tie goal game. Berlinski 33.7% from 3 this season. As Dev Ostrowski comes back up, gets it to Gales. Here comes Gales through the paint. Loses it. Javante didn't want none of that.
Checking in for Bearcats number 2, Tucker Crosby, number 11, Maxwell Gordon, and number 21, Duncan Spalding.
So Gordon, Crosby, and Duncan Spalding now on the court for St. Vincent. W&J with no substitutions, as Crosby almost takes that away from Quentin Berlinski. Here comes Plotner, loses the dribble through the legs of Seidel, who comes up with it. Payne has it. No foul called. Everyone's on the ground. Spalding wrestling.
Timeout for me. Timeout.
W&J's number 3, Cameron Raub, in the game. He inbounds. Basket will not count. DP loudly telling Duncan Spalding to wake up. Rao in the game for W&J. Plotner out there. Michael Plasko also out there now. Seidel stays. And number 22, Nick Colucci, also in the game for W&J. Rowell inbounds to Seidel, who goes for a nice stroll through the paint and gets called for it. Good defense from Maxwell Gordon. Second-year Bearcat from Florida. Crosby to inbound, gets it to Gordon. Still kind of nursing that injury, I assume. Has not started many games in this second semester. But maybe they don't want him back in after this nice win streak they're on. May have found something nice. Speaking of nice, Jaden Gales knocks down mid-range shot for 2. Here comes Plasko. Hands it off. Payne able to save it. Gives it back to Jaden Gales. Colucci lost it. Right into the hands of Jaden Payne. Up comes St. Vincent. Little high of a pass there from Max Gordon. GP throws his hands up in disgust. Plasko against Gordon. Creates space. Step back. Plasko is good. Gives Washington and Jefferson the lead. Gordon up to Tarek Crosby. West Newton product, just a sophomore. Gales to Crosby. Tarek just off the mark as Spalding hits the deck. Pops right back up. Plasko underneath to Plotner for a two-hand slam. Plotner stands at 6'7", 215. Big guy out there on the court. Definitely the tallest of the bunch on the court right now. But Payne is a close second. Gordon through traffic. Spalding from 3. That one high off the glass. Good rebound from Payne. Payne, one-hand dump off, no good. Rebound Duncan. Spalding staying with it. Gets it to Tarek Crosby. Through traffic, Crosby gets it to go. Coach Harris yelling at Spalding. Ostrowski back in the game for St. Vincent. Sprinting up court are the Presidents. Up comes Dev, 1-on-2. Isolino lays it off the glass for 2 and gives St. Vincent back the advantage by 1. Isolino up to 5 points. Made a 3 earlier in the quarter. Dump off to number 3. Cameron Rowell for an easy 2. W&J back with lead, and a bad pass from Jones. Goes to Rowell, then Rowell tries to stay with it, but goes out of bounds in the process. St. Vincent on a 7-game winning streak, trying to keep that intact. Jones over the top to Gordon. Gordon to Dev. Dev levitates through the paint, no good. Rebound, Alex Acosta, who just recently eclipsed over 1,000 points. Wow, gets Ostrowski to jump. He's there all alone. Coach Harris wants a replay of the possession. Still checking this replay. Replay ends up staying as was originally called. W&J possession. Plasko to inbound for the Presidents. Plasko will inbound once again. Last touch by Javante Jones. 13 minutes left in the half. Bounce pass inside to Seidel. Back out to Plasko in three-point land, guarded by Max Gordon. Screen no good from Rao. Seidel for three. High arcing shot, no good. Air balls. And the crowd letting him know it. Isolino, shake and bake. Gale side steps, goes through traffic, hits the deck hard. He's helped up by Javante Jones.
WJFL 22, Nick Sakuchi says first team's first. We'll have the Bearcats shooting 2 shots. J.D. Williams.
Nick Colucci called for a foul. The first of the matchup. Gales unable to tie the game with that shot. We'll get one more. Colucci played in 40 games, starting one over his 3-year career. Gales 0 for 2 at the line, not something you see much from former MVP. Seidel to Rao. Now to Plasko through the lane. Goaltend from Javante Jones, basket will count. Jones into Gordon. Gordon trying to get out of that backcourt. Finds Isolino. One-hand snag from Mike. Back to Gordon. Gordon back to Isolino. 15 to go. Back out to Ostrowski. Ostrowski, step back to the left. Cash money. Dev Ostrowski ties up the game with a 3. Rao answers the favor. Harris not happy. Up comes Javante Jones after a pass from Isolino. Gales through traffic, hits to the bottom of the backboard. He'll go to the line. Alex Acosta shaken up on the play. limping off into that right corner. It's that left ankle giving him trouble. Acosta, a big piece of this W&J squad. He's helped off to the bench. Jaden Gale's back at the line. Gale's 0 for 4 at the line. And I know he wants to make up for that as soon as possible. Cart back in the game. Plasko to Berlinski. Berlinski baseline. Had a shot, won't take it. Rowell for 3, no good. Rebound, Max Gordon. Up come the Bearcats, down by 3. Javante Jones, and 1. Very full house here tonight. Jones, just 57 from the line this season. Jones gets it to go. 3-point play there for Javante. Up comes Plasko, guarded by Max Gordon. Plotner to Matt Cart. Cart to Rowell. Over to Plasko. Plasko shaking and baking with Max Gordon. Gets a shot off. Off the back of the iron. Rebound, Plotner. Matthew Cart, 10 to shoot. Gets it to Plotner. Underneath. It's blocked by Javante Jones. Here comes Ostrowski through the lane. Gale's rebound. Fires it up. Rebound. Gordon. Ostrowski from deep. It's good! Dev. Perfect from 3 tonight. He's up to 6. Plotner. Easy layup on the other side. St. Vincent's get-back defense has killed them so far. They are up by 1. Ostrowski to Gordon to Isolino. Fakes the 3. Spins out of traffic from Plasko. Ostrowski wants another 3. Wide open. It's good! Maston, Payne, and Crosby on the court now for the Bearcats. Maston runs right into Plotner for the screen. Berlinski guarded by Crosby, seeing double here. Rebound no good. Down goes Acosta. Acosta and Javante sharing some words. Something to check out. Cart inbounds to Acosta. Payne gets a hand on it, goes out of bounds. W&J will have to reset. Berlinski inbounds to Matt Seidel. Seidel bounce pass to Plotner. Plotner to Berlinski. Good defense by Jaden Payne. Harris and Berlinski's ear. Can't get it off. Foul called. And the SVC fans not happy as the shot clock resets. Over the top to Plotner. Seidel to Berlinski. Over to Acosta, guarded by Javante. Plotner to Berlinski. Down goes Seidel. Berlinski cashes in from deep, claps his hands in excitement. 1 point game. Up comes Tara Crosby to Maston. Maston back to Max Gordon. Gordon, left hand dribble. Up come the Bearcats. Splits the defense. Gordon to the rack. No good. Rebound. Payne. Payne. One hand dump off. Tries to go. Won't go. Up comes Matthew Cart. Number 2 against number 2. Tarek Crosby. Cart slowly working his way inside. Foul called on Carey. Disappointed, but Harris tells him not to worry. 1 point game. Cart at the line, 70% shooter. He started 73 out of 75 games over his W&J career, averaging 10.1 points per game on his career, 11.3 this season, and Carts goes 1 for 2. It's a tie ball game. Up comes Gordon to Javante Jones through the legs. One hand dribble inside. He sits down Seidel in the process. Up comes Matt Seidel, guarded by Javante Jones. Screen set by Acosta, successful as Seidel goes to the rack for 2. Up comes Max Gordon. Javante will bring it up instead. Jones bounce pass to Gordon, to Crosby. Splits the defense. Almost had it. A highlight level play there for Crosby. Berlinski unable to save it. It goes out of bounds. Possession SVC. full team swap here for the Bearcats that Coach Harris is so prone to use. Jaden Bailey, the only new addition. Everyone else has already seen the court today. Ostrowski with the ball at the top of the key, having a dance with Nick Colucci. Isolino from deep, no good. Rebound, Alex Acosta. Came back strong. After that, he was limping off earlier, that favoring that right ankle. Plotner in the game. Hasn't done much so far. No blocks and only one steal so far for W&J. Has kept St. Vincent in this one. It's a tie ball game at 25. Ostrowski dumps it off to Spalding, who is not fouled in the process. A close one. Up comes Nathan Plotner. Dump off to Matt Seidel. He slides across the floor after the 2 points. 6:20 to go in the first half. W&J on top by 2. Ostrowski, here he comes. 3 for 3 from 3 tonight. How many times can you say that fast? Into Gales, guarded by Plotner. One of the best defenders in the pack, if not the best. Whistle blown as number 22, Nick Colucci, is down on the ground. Washington and Jefferson fans letting the 19 and 20-year-olds really hear it. I mean, geez. It's a big game, sure, but it's Division III basketball after all. Both teams are going to make the playoffs. And Nick Colucci, not helped off, but going to hit the bench for a moment. Cameron Rao will take his place. Plasko also back in the game for Plotner. Head coach of W&J, Ethan Stewart Smith, in his 11th season at the helm of W&J. Up comes Matt Seidel. Seidel guarded by Jaden Bailey, known for his defensive prowess on this Bearcat squad. Berlinski, he's quick. Shot from the free throw line's no good. Up comes Ostrowski on the right side. Ostrowski heads to the top, dishes it out to Isolino, who slips and falls, picked up by Gales, who's stripped away by the Presidents. Acosta through traffic. Acosta tried to go for the poster over top of the graduate Isolino. Mike wasn't having it. Foul called regardless. Isolino's second foul of the day. Isolino with 5 points and 2 assists. Acosta misses his first. Shooting below 60% on the year is Acosta. One for 2 for Acosta gives W&J the 1-point advantage, with Bailey inbounding for SVC. Gets it to Gales, who's 2 for 9 after a couple sequences with multiple shots and just 4 points. Ostrowski still with the team lead. Ostrowski to Bailey. Long two for Jaden Bailey. And a long shot. It won't go. Up comes Quentin Berlinski. He'll drive baseline. Now step back out. Guarded by Jaden Gales. Plasko assigned Jaden Bailey. Plasko no good. Rowell over top of Devo Ostrowski. It'll fall. Up comes Bailey. Able to kick it out to Gales. Seidel clapping his hands. Ready for some action. Bailey still with it. A jersey hold from Plasko on Isolino, it appears.
WJ number 23, Michael Plasko. It's his first team foul.
Plasko's first foul as Gordon and Javante Jones replace Isolino and Bailey. Gordon will inbound directly below me, number 11. Inbounds to Dev Ostrowski. Screen set. Long two from Dev. No good. Rebound. Not too sure. Looks like it'll switch possessions. Rowell will inbound at the opposite end. Up comes Seidel, number 13. Seidel, also a 1,000-point scorer on his career. Plotner will get there eventually. Cart to Plotner. Plotner splits the defense. Looked like a foul there, I believe, on Jaden Payne, who is clenching his eye, it appears. .38 to go, and that one kicked directly out of bounds once again, that time by Jaden Payne. Plotner gets that one to go underneath. Two possession game. Dev Ostrowski. Kick out to Gales. W&J bench getting into it now. Gordon struggling to find someone, gets Dev. He'll fire from deep. That one a little short from Ostrowski. No effort to rebound from St. Vincent there. W&J comes down with an easy one. Seidel through the rack. And Seidel holding that knee now. Oh my God, Javante Jones! What did you just do? Sorry, that just took me out of my seat. Javante with a one-hand slam. and a beauty nonetheless. Javante can get up, and he did so there. Up come the Bearcats. That got the whole crowd on their feet. Ostrowski, Gales against Plotner. Bounce pass to Javante. Gales, midi, no good. Rebound. Javante Jones, kick out. Ostrowski, he'll take a dribble, loses it, up to Plotner. Here comes Matt Cart, 1-on-3. I don't like Gordon's odds. But you should!
Javante Jones is his first team's fifth. Checking in for Bearcats number 2, Terry Crosby, number 43, Matt Easterling.
Plotner at the line for his second. Plotner 58% from the free throw line this season. 2 to go. Izzolino finally brought down by Gales. Crosby through the lane. Crosby. Gordon, screen set by Payne. Gordon to Gales. Gales, spot up, mid shot, no good. Maston coming in the game for Gales. Definitely an off night for Gales. Payne dishes it out to Crosby or to Gordon. Now Izzolino. Izzolino step back mid-range shot. Nothing but net. Back within one possession. Up comes Cart. Gritty defense here by Izzolino. Cart high off the glass. No good. Rebound Colin Maston. Up comes St. Vincent. Under a minute to go. Gordon. Izzolino. No good. Rebound Alex Acosta. Up comes Washington and Jefferson. Seidel against Gordon. Loses the dribble. Able to find it. Plotner to Plasko. Plasko Euros through. Rebound. Max Gordon. Whistle blown. Matt Cart's second foul, team's fifth, as Izzolino will inbound and Berlinski will replace Plasko. Gordon, up he comes. Standing just beyond that St. Vincent logo. Guarded by Matthew Cart, who just committed the foul. 4 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Gordon loses it, but no one was behind him, able to pick it up. It's Izzolino. 7 to shoot. Izzolino inside. Throws it nowhere. And W&J will have 8 seconds to fire.
30 seconds.
So 8 seconds to go here for Washington and Jefferson. Up comes Plasko. Plotner with the screen. Plasko straight to the rack off the side of the backboard. Gordon, deep three. Hits the net, but won't go. St. Vincent down 3 heading into halftime.
Please welcome back to the court the St. Vincent College Performance Dance Team. Giving one more time for St. Vincent College Performance Dance Team. And now fans, get your 50-50 ticket time. 933441. Again, that is 933441. If you have that ticket, please report to the main entrance to claim your winnings.
The Presidents with the first possession of this second half. Welcome back. 34-31 is the score. W&J on top. Seidel with the ball. 10 to go. Cart will fire from deep and connect. W&J on top, now by 6. Up comes Javante, over to Gales. Gales inside, can't get it to go. Gales having himself an off night for sure. 2 for 12 tonight and 0 for 1 this half. Hart gets it to go. Dev turns it over quickly. Plotner can't give it back. Up comes Javante Jones. Gives it up to Mike Isolino, who loses the dribble. Seidel the other way. A clean block. Plotner no good for his first miss from the line tonight. 2 for 3. 2 for 4. Plotner 0 for 4, 0 for 2. That sequence. Score stays where it's at, 31-39. Berlinski called for a foul.
That's his first, team's first.
Dev to inbound, he gets it to Javante Jones. Ostrowski tiptoeing to the right. Now Javante. Up comes Matt Seidel off the glass for 2. W&J on top by 10. The first double-digit lead for either team tonight. Javante underneath, can't get it to go. Throws up his hands in disappointment. Acosta, here he goes. Bearcats inbound. It's Gordon. Up to Crosby. Crosby behind the back. To the hoop. Rebound Spalding. Puts it right back in. Duncan Spalding gets it to go for 2. He's up to 4 on the night. Here comes Cart trying to sell the foul against Gordon. Won't get it. Gordon staying with Matt Cart. Now up to Plotner. Goes up to the top, now trending down low. It's Acosta. Flips it over to Seidel. Seidel guarded by the sophomore Maston. Seidel, it's short. Last touch by Javante and the Bearcats. Cart over the top to Plotner, now Seidel, now Berlinski, Acosta, everyone touching the ball here. Plotner now with it, guarded by Spalding, stands at 6'6". Acosta, through the traffic of Maston. No match for one of the best defenders in Division III ball. Gordon. Gordon, beyond that arc, there's Maston. Over to Javante Jones, he's on the baseline. Can't put it in. Bearcats hustle back after another no score. Stripped away by Spalding. Gordon, transfer from Nova Southeastern, where he won their conference championship as a freshman. Didn't see much action, but has definitely made a name for himself in the pack. Plasko to Plotner. Bailey back in the game. Needs some defense here from SVC. Colucci also in the game, along with Rowell. Seidel underneath. Blocked away by Bailey. His 5th block of the season. Ostrowski steps backwards. Bailey looking left, gives it to Isolino. Isolino spins out to Payne. Payne gets it to go. Wow, no good. Rebound Isolino. Up come the Bearcats. Dev won't take the long 3 off the side of the backboard. No good. It'll be President's ball. Possession belongs to St. Vincent. Up comes Jaden Gales. Seidel to Plasko. W&J on top by 8 points. Plotner to Seidel. Payne has Plotner under wrap. Plasko from deep, no good. Rebound, Gales. Gales getting it done on the rebounding end. He's up to 8. Ostrowski from 3, no good. Rebound, Plotner up to Plasko. Off the glass and in for an easy 2.
Check back at the Bearcats number 1,
Maston inbounds to Spalding, right back to Colin Maston. Here's Tarek, spins through. No good, rebound Jaden Payne, everyone underneath. And one! Jaden Payne!
Presence foul for 34, Nathan Clark. That's his first.
Matthew Cart commits his first foul at the expenditure of Jaden Payne, who knocks down the free throw. 68% from the line for Payne this season. In his first season. Tarek getting handsy with that jersey of Seidel. Got to be careful. Plotner out to Plasko. Plasko.
Checking in for the presence of 32,
Acosta back in the game for W&J. Maston to inbound. He gets it to Javante Jones at half court. Down goes Nick Colucci. Pops right back up is okay. Javante looking for something. Jones. Long two for Javante, no good. Crashing the rebound. Spalding gets it up. Inside to Jaden Payne, big body. Payne made his first free throw. He'll go right back to the line. Payne gets his first to go. Bearcats crawling back slowly but surely. Can't get that one to go. So W&J now up by 6. Both teams kind of cooling off right now. St. Vincent's been cool for a while. W&J kind of entering that phase of hitting the ice. Blocked away by Javante Jones. His second of the game. Crosby through traffic, rebound. Plasko, up come the Presidents. Rao at the line shooting 2 after the foul from Javante Jones. Misses his first. Jones gets a light applause as he goes off. Rao connects, so W&J back up by 7 with 12 and a half to go here in the game. Maston to Crosby. Now to Spalding, back out to Ostrowski. It's Crosby. Inside, back out to Spalding. Ostrowski, Crosby. Who will shoot? Tarek got to throw it up. He will, and he gets it to go. Crosby finally with the second made shot of the game. Seidel to Rao, to Plasko. He's got space. Acosta, one-hand pass to Colucci. Colucci.
a second timeout, saying that's another return into a media timeout.
W&J with the ball. It's Quentin Berlinski, now Alex Acosta. They're up by 3 points. Berlinski out to Cart. Cart had a lane, won't take it. Berlinski shakes outside. Cart for deep. No good. Loud clang off the iron. Rebound. Berlinski doesn't have help. There's Plasko underneath. Lay is no good. Plotner. Putback is good for the W&J 2 ball. Up comes Javante Jones. Bounce pass over to Gordon. Gordon now to Gales. Gales back to Maxwell Gordon Jr. Gordon to Gales again, 10 to fire. Haven't even been in the paint yet. There we go. Crosby. Wasn't sure if that was an alley-oop attempt to Gales maybe, but it fell nonetheless. W&J now on top by 3 again. Berlinski creating space against Isolino. Acosta to Cart. Cart to Plotner. Got to be careful is Javante. And in the rearview mirror of Plotner is Javante Jones. And his pressure was enough to make a miss. Crosby fakes the game-tying 3. Javante gets up for the rebound, but too little too late. Up comes Matthew Cart. All the starters on the court other than Gordon and Crosby. Berlinski spins through and gets it done. Isolino up to Gales, right back to Mike. It's Gordon. Guarded by the 6'7". Plotner got about a 9-inch advantage on Gordon, but he's able to squeak out. Gordon, baseline. It's good for Gordon. So another 3-point advantage for the Presidents. Oh, stolen away by Javante. Nicely done.
Presence number 2, that's his second team's 4.
Javante at the line. Makes his first. Javante first on the team in blocks and blocks per game last season. Leads the team with 18, which is now up to 20 on the season. Up comes Seidel, 2-point game. That 1 point was plenty, means a lot for the Bearcats. especially in a close game like this. Plotner. Plotner at the line. He makes it. So W&J up by 5. Ostrowski able to get it to Gales. Ooh. Dicey, dicey, dicey all game. Gordon over to Isolino for 3. Crowd erupts as Isolino knocks down a 3. Back to 1 possession. St. Vincent bench getting into it now. Plotner guarded by the freshman Payne. Isolino, 3 threes tonight. And the assist from Gordon. Cart, overhead pass, fakes it, 3 to shoot. Gets it off, won't go. Rebound, Plotner. Plotner up to 8 boards. Berlinski gives W&J their 2-possession lead right back. Gordon, one-handed pass over to Dev, right back to Max. 6.5 to go. Getting down to it. St. Vincent does not want to break this 7-game win streak. Gales needs to come alive if they want a chance. Gordon. Put back from Payne. Seidel. Guarded by Isolino. He's driving baseline. Definitely a close call there. Seidel to shoot at the line for the Presidents. Seidel 66% from the line today, and the 40% strikes at a bad time. Seidel with one more. 1 for 2 from Matt Seidel. Ostrowski to inbound with just under 6 minutes left. Able to get it up to Gales. Right back to Dev. Now Max Gordon across the midline. Gordon, three-point advantage. Ostrowski for the tie, no good. Rebound Gales. Ostrowski inside, loses the ball, gets it back. Now Isolino. 12 to shoot. It's Gordon over the top to Gales. Whistle blown. Cart with the foul. Payne spins inside, using that body to his advantage. Foul called against the freshman Payne. Payne right back to the line. 2 for 3 today. We'll add 2 more, hopefully. Jaden Bailey back in the game, replaces Mike Isolino. Isolino, the only player for St. Vincent in double digits. Payne, now up to 10 actually, so I stand corrected. Up comes Seidel. Almost knocked my mic over there after that travel. No call. Seidel, guarded by Bailey. Bailey commits his first foul. Isolino gonna come right back in. Seidel makes the first. WJ led by as much as 10. Their lead just 2 now. Seidel off the back and in for a good free throw. Isolino replaces Bailey with just a couple seconds off the clock. Up comes Max Gordon. He gets it to Isolino. A 3 ties it. Don't want to force that bad three-pointer, though. In comes Gordon, guarded by Seidel. Or by Rao, rather. Ostrowski. Oh, luck goes in the Bearcats' favor as Payne gets it to go. Glasgow gets it over to number 2, Matthew Cart. Here come the Bearcats. Cart. Javante Jones has fouled out of this contest. Cart gets the free throw to go. Cart goes 2 for 2. Plotner going to check back in. W&J definitely with the rebounding advantage now, with Plotner back on and Jones off for the rest of the game. Gordon up to Ostrowski, right back to Gordon. Gordon doing well against the 6'7" Plotner. They'll probably try and find Payne underneath. They get it to Gales. 10 to shoot for Jaden Gales. Spins through off the glass and in! Here comes Seidel right back. Rebound. W&J with no blocks in the contest. Last time these two teams faced off, Plotner had 4 blocks and 5 steals, along with 15 points. He's the leading scorer in the contest with 13. Payne not far behind. So Berlinski takes too long on the inbound. It's St. Vincent possession. A chance to give St. Vincent back the lead now. Their most recent lead was in this halfway through the first half. Gordon with the ball with 9 to shoot. Here comes Gordon, out to Isolino for 3, and the lead. It's good! Come on! Turn me up, DP! As Payne commits a foul on the other end against Acosta. Acosta made his first. Not his second. St. Vincent remains on top by 1. Gordon to Ostrowski. Isolino, no stranger to big moments. It's Gordon out to Gales. Gales through the traffic. Can't get it. Rebound, Washington and Jefferson. Up come the Prez. Seidel to Berlinski. Won't take the 3. He'll drive inside. Plasko wide open in 3 land. No good. It's Acosta. Plasko back in 3. They'll slow it down. Good defense here from St. Vincent. Berlinski for 3. No good. Rebound, Jaden Gales. He's up to 10. Here comes Gordon. 4 assists on the night. Leads the conference. Touched by Berlinski, but no contest. Isolino, step back, loses Berlinski. Come on! Come on! Mike! Talk to him! Talk to him! Seidel goes right back for 2. Timeout, Dub J. Here come the Bearcats with a 2-point advantage, 2 to go. 2 minutes left in the contest. Haven't had a lead in a while, but now they have it. Gordon to Dev. Ostrowski. It's good! Ostrowski for 2. Gives St. Vincent the 2-possession advantage. Seidel. Glasgow, he's keeping it, obviously. Glasgow inside. Gales swats it away. His first block of the night, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Glasgow to Plotner. Gets it to Seidel, to Berlinski. Screen from Plotner. Plotner at the line, shooting 2. He's 3 for 5 tonight. Plotner, it's good. Plotner, no good on the second. Just a 1-possession game though after the made free throw from Nathan Plotner. Up comes Max Gordon, guarded by Quentin Berlinski. It's Isolino with it. He's ridden this hot hand as far as he can take it. Under a minute to go now. Dev to Gales. Holds it softly, dribble with that right hand. Gales inside, needs to shoot. Blocked away by Acosta. Payne, throw it up. Gets it back. WJ gave up on the play. Payne up to 14. Berlinski blocked away. Rebound. Gales going the other way. Oh no! Here comes Dev. Oh, blocked by Acosta. Payne excited. He just helped his team to one of the biggest victories of the season. 30 seconds left. Seidel to inbound. 3-possession game. 10th pack victory on the line. Berlinski to Plotner. Plotner, too strong off the glass. Rebound, Dev. Up comes St. Vincent. He's fouled. Dev knocks down both of his shots. W&J down by 9. Seidel to Berlinski. Quentin gets it off. No good. Rebound Ostrowski. Over to Payne to Gordon. Max Gordon will dribble it out and throw it up. Gordon! St. Vincent with the victory! And St. Vincent College goes 4-0 against W&J in the season. I can't believe what I just saw. Two of the greatest games of St. Vincent basketball I have ever seen. The ladies win in dramatic fashion in overtime. And the men crawl back from down 10 to defeat the ever-pressing W&J. Mike Isolino leads the way with 16 for SVC. What a game. And the Presidents will go back home to Washington, yearning for another victory. St. Vincent improves the win streak to 8. Look out, March. Bearcats are on their way.